Coal miner New Hope Group has reported a 10.6% increase in full year profit to $1.1 billion, and that's thanks to strong demand and record coal prices during the year. Joining me now is our business reporter, Edward Boyd. Ed, coal prices record levels for the first few months of this financial year.
Yeah, coal prices particularly strong for New Hope Group. Remember, they sell thermal coal, which is used for electricity generation. They've got some big customers around the world, mostly around the sort of Asian areas of the globe. So they sold about 7.2 million tonnes of coal during the recent financial year. They're on a slightly different reporting season calendar because we had profit results in August. These guys, their financial year starts on the 1st of August, so slightly different. So if you think back to those few months last year, August, September and October, we can put up a coal price chart here just showing how high coal prices were. So the blue line is the coal price New Hope received. The grey line is the API 5, which is basically a baseline of coal prices that were fetched in other parts of the world. You can see just how strong the coal price was for New Hope Group. So they've had a pretty good result the last 12 months, profit $1.1 billion, and that's pretty similar to what lots of other coal companies have reported in the profit reporting season in August. So good result for them today. Expect to see the shares get a little bump on the market this morning. They are trading, but it's a bit early to see what the reaction will be, Laura.
All right, we'll wait for that to flow through. Ed, oil prices jumped again overnight. There are fears the high price of oil is once again adding to those inflationary pressures in the economy. How significant?
Look, it's actually pretty significant. So the oil price is now at its highest level since April. Remember, the oil price really dropped off a cliff. There was a lack of demand in economies around the world, particularly from China, which is one of the biggest purchasers and users of oil. But China's economy is actually doing slightly better than people anticipated. And the price of oil has slowly increased over the past 3 months. There's also been the OPEC, the large group of oil-producing nations, have decided to cut back on production, which has also forced the price up. Here's Brent crude oil in the last 3 months. You can see it's up almost 25% from around 76 US a barrel up to about 95 US a barrel today. So obviously we use oil in Australia as well. You can see it at the petrol pump, at the petrol bowser, and the price of petrol in Australia is at pretty high levels, $2 to $2.50 a litre, depending on what part of the country you're in to fill up. That's obviously a major part of anyone's weekly bill, and that obviously feeds heavily into inflation. We obviously need petrol prices to come down to help reduce inflationary pressures. And right now, with petrol prices high, it's a bit of an issue for the Reserve Bank and the new governor, Michelle Bullock, who started yesterday. So we are going to get the monthly inflation reading coming up at the end of this month, and it will give us a good idea of just how big an impact these high oil prices are having on inflation and the inflationary pressures in our economy, which we obviously want to see come down, but they're not coming down as quickly enough as we would like.
Okay. We'll certainly keep an eye on that, Ed. Thanks so much.